Just start by saying man, first and foremost, just all glory, honor, and praise to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Just thankful for the grace that we've been shown, just what we're able to do, what we get to do. Proud of all of our guys for the way they showed up today and executed in all three phases of the game. Guys played the game the right way. We finished it the right way, and couldn't be more proud of everyone, just as an organization, for us to come up here and get our first win in Baltimore. It means a lot to a lot of people here, and proud for all of our guys to be able to be a part of that.
DeMeco and CJ, 4 touchdown passes and completed almost every throw. What did you see from him and how he executed and ran the offense?
What I saw from CJ today was his demeanor. He was very calm. He's very under control the entire game, right? Didn't get flustered. They got back there on a couple plays. He didn't allow that to fluster him. He continued to press forward, continued to make plays, make great decisions with the football. So I'm just proud of him having the resolve to just continue to push through. He had a nice rush there to get us in the red zone. He just made smart plays with the football all day.
Coach, how much of this was about you all just executing what you need to do and blocking out everything as far as coming into this game with the Ravens injuries? How much was just focusing on what you all need to do?
It's always all about us and our focus. And no matter who we're playing, no matter where we're playing, if we're locked in the right way and we execute, we do the things that are required to win football games, like that's what it looks like. No matter who you're going against, like when you play the right way and you execute, that's what it should look like.
Aziz said that you got to get in front of the train, referring to Derrick Henry. How did you feel about the wall you guys built, and also using that 5 defensive line in the lineup?
Yeah, for us defensively, that was our main goal. We knew we had to stop the run. We knew Derrick Henry would get more touches. He would try to get more opportunities. And our guys did a really nice job starting up front with our defensive line. Our tackles played really well. Our ends set the edge, and we tackled really well. Really got to watch the film, but just watching it from the sideline, I felt us tackle much better as a team. And it was multiple guys at the ball every single time they ran the ball. So I'm very proud of us. And as we go throughout the season, the one thing I implore our team about is let's just get better. Like each and every week, let's just get a little bit better each and every week, and our team will continue to get stronger.
Can you talk about what you guys did up front today offensively? Pretty good job of keeping CJ upright for the most part, and some changes.
Yeah, offensively, I thought our offensive line did a really nice job of protecting. CJ had a lot of time in the pocket to make those decisions and make the good throws that he made. So really proud of those guys, and also running the football. Like we were able to run for over 160 yards. For us to run the ball that way is a credit to our offensive line. It all starts there. Tight ends, receivers, everybody getting involved in blocking and staying with it. And our backs did another great job again this week.
DeMeco, what does it tell you? I think CJ hit 10 different targets today. What does that tell you about where he is in his progression with the offense? And he looked very, as you were, comfortable in rhythm all day long, that wide of a right.
Yeah, I love to see him spreading the ball around to multiple guys, everybody getting involved, and that just shows his growth. Where we're not just looking for one guy. He's going through his progressions. He's playing the play, and whatever is there, he's taking it. And our playmakers, when they're getting the football in their hand, they're making plays. They're converting first downs, keeping us on the field, allowing us to sustain drives. So love that he was able to dish it around to multiple guys today.
What would you say even about Kaylee's growth? Is this what you expected of him when you hired him?
Kaylee's done a great job, and it didn't show the first weeks, and because we didn't execute well. Like we came out today and guys executed. We run our offense the right way. We run our defense, our special teams. When we do it the right way, it's what we're capable of doing. We just have to stay the course, everybody, and continue to get better. That's coaches, that's players, everybody. And we're all in this together. We're all growing. We're all getting better as the season continues to go along.
You also talk about takeaways. Excuse me, you guys had a few of those today, especially talk about that.
Yeah, Petrie, outstanding game. He's known for flying around, blitzing, and being in the opponent's backfield a lot. But the way he showed up around the football today, for him to take the ball away 2 times, man, that's outstanding by him. He has 3 on the year. Proud of him and what he's doing. He's all over the field, creating chaos. And Kamari goes in and closes the game out for us right on the go ball. So outstanding job. I was happy for Kamari to finally get one. I talked about it throughout the week, how he did it in practice all throughout the week and came up short, got a couple pass deflections a couple times, but now to see him actually get it, I was very proud of him for that because he's worked hard at it for the past 2 weeks. So to finally see it come to fruition, that was cool. Cool moment.
Go ahead, sir. Coach, with the way that the season started, how good does it feel going into this bye week with back-to-back wins like this?
And you always want to go in the bye week with the win. It's much better when you roll in with the win, and we'll get a chance to take a breather here, reset. And I want our guys to feel like where we are as a team over the past 2 weeks. Like, remember that feeling. Remember what it feels like, and not the outcome. You got to remember that process. Like, how do we work to get here? How was your week of practice? How was your week of preparation? Like, that's where our guys, right, have done an outstanding job these past 2 weeks. And when we come back on the next week, I expect the same thing. So I'm proud of the guys for how they prepare and how they work throughout the week. The results will take care of themselves.
DeMeco preseason and offseason, you called Xavier Hutchinson one of the most improved guys on the team. And now today gets in the end zone for the first 2 times in his career.
Man, Hutch is the guy who's just shown like what hard work looks like. Like, you don't get a lot of credit. I think he's getting better in the background. A lot of people don't see it, but Hutch is one of the hardest working guys on our team, and there's no better guy to be able to get 2 touchdowns a day than Hutch because he's worked really hard for us. So proud of him for having his moment today.
DeMeco, I know you always talk about looking forward and not worrying about last year.
Right.
I think most of us do remember that Christmas Day game. It didn't go so well. And you just talk about being able to get beyond that and also the first win in Baltimore.
Yeah, that game last year is hard one to watch. I had to go back and watch it, and I had to face it. Like, we did not play well enough, did not stop the run, and so we did not score enough points. We didn't do anything well on that game, and it was a disappointing game for how we showed up. But you can't dwell on that. It was different teams, new year, new season. Like, it's just about us and this year, this team, and how do we prepare, how do we get better, how we come out and finish the game. And that's what stuck out to me the most, like how everybody did what they needed to do. And that's what I'm proud of. That's what's going to continue to propel us forward.
You mentioned going back and seeing that game. Did you see that go back recently, or was that last year you were talking about?
No, I've went back this year and watched the game.
And can I ask you, like, as you're watching that, I know you said it was tough to watch, but is that motivating you, or how are you looking at that? Is it just to...
No, it's not motivating me. I know what happened, know the feeling from how that game played out. Just going back through and just really just as a coach, just going through the process of schematically, like what are some things and challenges that they executed on really well that we needed to fix. So that's what all coaches do that through any time you go through, you face an opponent another time. So it's just going, for me as a coach, just going through the process. A lot of crying, a lot of laughing watching that game.
Coach, you talk about,
Last one, sorry.
Coach, you talk about resiliency a lot. After the Ravens were able to make that big 56-yard pass to Zay Flowers, they went and they scored. But then the offense turned right back around and had a 47-yard pass, and then they ended up scoring with Jalen Noel getting his first touchdown. Did you just see that type of resiliency from your team today to just keep their foot on the gas and keep going?
Yeah, I saw it. It was a disappointing play for us defensively. We got to stay on top. We can't give up the explosive. That's the main thing, one of our main goals as well. When it comes to stopping the run, we know this team is an explosive team, so we got to be on top. We got to make sure we don't give up that play, and we got to stand up on the goal line and not let them in. So there's some things to learn from. We can get better there. Defensively, is always room to improve, always things to grow from. But I'm happy where you felt like, they can possibly get some momentum. But our guys' offense came out and shut it down really quickly. So proud of us for playing as guys.
Yeah, our O lineman did a great job, and that's where it starts. I think I'm one of the best. When I get the time and I can deal it out. And our O line did amazing this game, and when that happens, Kales is calling a great game, and our receivers running really good routes. We've been getting better at practice every week, and I think that's where you see the growth. But yeah, it really starts with him.
You know what you're capable of. You know what your team is capable of. So, having seen what you all did, how satisfying is it to see that come to fruition?
Yeah, it's very. It's you always want to see your proof in the pudding. And you want to take a step forward every game. So I thought, today we did that in a lot of ways. Still got to clean some things up, but I'm happy with the win, very grateful. Just to really have opportunity playing Baltimore again, get a dub. First time in our organization's history to win up here. So, God's great, man. It's just amazing, to be on this team in his locker room. And so all the things that we need to get better will get better, but it's good to enjoy it.
Hey, CJ, you guys scored on the first 8 possessions that you guys had offensively. Talk about that and the fact that you were able to move the ball around to so many people.
Yeah, that was one of our keys to victory, sustain drives and score in the end zone. And in any way we wanted to score points. So I thought we did a good job really on first down and giving, Kels a good opportunity to call good plays, in second and short and third and short, and then we managed those situations really well. But yeah, I thought that's the key to those are the keys to victory every week. Is to be really good on first down, and you get those opportunities when you got the third and shorts, and you can execute a little easier when it's third and short.
CJ, we know today you had a press conference saying that when you use your legs, you feel like you're old.
That's not what I said.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to misquote.
You're good.
Yeah, but saying you feel you getting older using your legs. You had a big game today for about 20. You still feel that way?
I was literally joking. Everybody takes everything out of context nowadays, but it's all good. I'm and if you watch the video or watch the press, I literally said I'm not in my grown man body yet, and I'm not going to go there. It's all good. But yeah, I feel great, man. I think my strength staff has done a great job with not only just me but our team. We're moving guys. Our O-line looks great. We're running fast on the outside. I'm a part of that, I think I'm a pretty athletic guy. But yeah, I was literally just playing. If you could see, I'm tapping my fingers, just messing around. But everybody, always takes everything so serious. But yeah, it's all good. Yes, I feel like I'm, when I use my legs, I feel like I'm pretty dynamic.
CJ, I know that coaches and players are forward-looking, right? But how much of the past, like the fact that you guys hadn't won in Baltimore and what Baltimore did to you last year in Houston, how much of that did you think about, or was that a motivating factor coming in today?
I think in the back of your mind, it's always there. That we really haven't had success against these guys in a long time. But I think it's the preparation that gets the win. I think that's what was we prepared our tails off this week. I thought our preparation from practice to meetings to walkthroughs, everything was really crisp, on point. And I think it doesn't matter who's out there when you have that type of preparation. Of course, they're missing guys. That's obvious, and I think they'll be just fine once they get their guys back. But I think it's just big because we had the same problem last year when we played them. We had a lot of guys out on Christmas Day, and they gave us an old fashioned. So I think it's cool to kind of come back here and kind of do the same thing. But I think the motivation is just to prepare the right way and then play each play 1-0.
Talk about Hutch and Jalen getting their first touchdown as professionals, what that means for the young guys.
I think it's huge. We have a really young team. Got rookie left tackle. Me and Jake are young. Center quarterback. Trying to think of everybody. Receivers. You got young DBs. So I think that's good though. And we're playing good ball. I think our coaching has been good. They've helped us with good coaching points week in and week out. But yeah, it's just huge to see those two guys blossom. Especially they were former teammates. For them to play like they did today was huge, and really proud of them. And their continued growth and effort every day at practice is paying off.
One of the leaders, what are you hoping the team in general can take from this as you all head into the bye week?
I don't know. We can be really good. When we clean up mistakes, don't have a bunch of penalties, and play complementary football in 3 phases. I think this is what you get. So I think we're really close, man. We've always been close, but in this league, it doesn't matter when you're close. But you want to see production, you want to see wins, and so I think we'll be able to flip the script here coming these next couple weeks, and try to just finish October really well.
Was you feeling a little birthday swag?
I don't know. I'm grateful just to be 24, man, and I'm blessed, man. Guys are good. Just to be in this position is huge, and maybe it rubbed off a little bit, but I'm just really grateful for the position guys put me in, and then this team, man, this city, and all the people who support me day to day. Man, it means a bunch. Even on my birthday, it was a bunch of people texting me, you know, telling me how much they appreciated me, they loved me. And I feel such like a flawed human. You know, I'm not perfect in a lot of areas. But just to feel the love was huge. And I think maybe that kind of spilled out, you know, this week at this game. And man, I'm just grateful.
Can you talk about before you go, the offensive line, especially Taves and the young guy, how he's coming along with that tackle, just up front with your line did today?
I think Tay's done a great job. First and foremost, you know, his mentality, you know, his effort. He has God-given talent, and it just takes, you know, some plays. And like I've told y'all before, it takes failure sometimes. And I wouldn't say he's had like failure moments. Everybody has like one play here, one play there. But I thought he's done a great job of just weathering the storm, staying committed, staying, you know, rooted in what he believes in, and that's himself. And I'm just super grateful that, you know, he's on our team. He's going to be a great player in his league. And then the rest of our line does a great job. I thought our plan today was great. I thought Cole and Kels and Jerry Gerard, you know, our whole offensive staff did a great job, you know, with the plan. And then, you know, Titus has been huge, man. He's playing at I think an all-pro level, Pro Bowl level. And he's, you know, looks great. He's holding it down the right. Our center, you know, Jake is doing great. I think, you know, all of them are doing really good. Ed looks great. Juice has filled in and done a good job. So I can go on and on with all those guys, man. I'm really proud of them, and we continue to grow.